Ebusuanfo memo bibia kwaba eba Melodies TV. So we are going to spend some time on this matter or this story because it is a milestone. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ne resolution, an Ghana's resolution to declare slavery as a crime against humanity. No, you know, there's one thing. Who say NDC aban ana Mahama aban na opesa wo judge say the pa ana say nya the pa. The only thing you see is that obehun say MPP4 they want to associate themselves with it. It is who say MPP4 associate you with BBP ni who say saade no the pa. It is saade we wo hwa MPP4 they want to take the glory. Omo person mo tre say Kufado. And Oshas say all can reparation who asem. Inti sende Mahama kwa dia Kufado na Mahama wo su enfri ne ho. Unye hu say MPP4 kasa ansem ne pe, then you know what's going on. Na Mama Wati say enkrofo three countries ne vote ti asade we. The America, Israel and then Argentina, right? Now, America for air trade trim, the reason why they voted against Mahama's resolution. And I want us to go into it and then see what the Americans are saying. Now, I'll say why US voted against Ghana's resolution to declare slavery a crime against humanity. I say the United States, together with Argentina and Israel, voted against the resolution for the United Nations to declare the slavery of Africans a crime against humanity, which was sponsored by Ghana's President John Dramani Mahama. Also, the U.S. representative, during the debate on the resolution at the 80th United States General Assembly, argued that the U.S. government, led by President Donald Trump, opposed the resolution because the cause for reparations cannot hold due to the fact that slavery was legal during the era of the transatlantic slave trade. Into Donald Trump and our kasa. Donald Trump say Mahama adie we ya war pass no Donald Trump on support e die ntia emra na slave trade e koso no sa time na ye legal. Donald Trump say e san say sa time na ye legal nti no omo de onhu ne say omo ye boni bi. He also argued that Ghana's resolution suggests that reparations should be paid to people who were not directly affected by the slave trade. Asem wo musamso kan say and the reparations are ye tua no anade aye ka se wo muntua aka no ye aye wo ho and we were not directly affected by the slave trade. And you see, for anyone who speaks this way, clearly it just tells you that the person ne pa kono se be na adwumu ha, the person is being myopic in their thinking. For anyone who thinks say the effect of slave trade was directly, or the only effect of slave trade was felt directly by omoanomoye victims at time, no, then the person does not know what is going on. Even up to today, Africa is still experiencing the effect of slave trade. Up to today. But was racism, or is racism not an effect of slave trade? Are people not facing racism today? And racism will be with us forever. So you don't need to be around and run a slave trade, no ace, you don't need to be a victim to say. And for Sanya America, no, slave trade took the best of our men, the best of our people out there. Because one thing about slave trade, they say, people who were weak were not picked. Ni check you know who say oh ahonding what you say. So brain drain. Nkrofo anaka se bi ombe to medium ahonding a build Africa. Any ye omo free Africa, edi omo kwa America. Probably nanga slave trade in here, who knows? Nanga probably maybe Africa be develop essence any Africa you develop it because you took the best of our manpower, the best of our men. Nkrofo ase bi no mo adwimu do. Ena modi omo koe. Ena modi omo kokko build more country. And so if anyone stands today to say the effect of slave trade is not felt, as in the effect is not felt, then you are not thinking far. Because slave trade, no, it has taken, or it took an able man who could have used his energy to develop his community. It took able people who could have used their minds to create inventions, innovations in Africa. It took them away. But there are a lot of inventions and they use people believe say the slaves call America and other European countries no, and omo masters use you omo masters di omo din so go to America. There are a lot of stories like that. That slaves invented things. Omo masters no e de be nim greka say ye ni ya invented sadie we. Ye ni ya invented sadie we. If those people were in Africa, don't you think? So in Africa, there is a history that shows that even before Abrofofono flash event saying toilet seats no. There is a research, I don't know whether there is a research that I read that shows that even before Abrofofono be flash toilet no. Now Sante 4 Edin can develop something like that. Let me try to search for that research and then you understand what I'm saying. I mean searching for that research no. Obetias here. Let me search for it. Yes. Historical accounts indicates that the Ashanti Empire developed a form of indoor flash water closets before British colonization. Evidence from 1817, British explorer Thomas Baldwin, who visited Kumasi, the Ashanti capital, in 1817 to negotiate a treaty, documented that many houses, particularly in the city, were 2 stories high, cleaned and decorated. Also, the system, these houses often contained indoor plumbing where toilets were flushed using boiling water. The plumbing included sewage pipes that ran from back of the house and drained into deep underground holes. This was in 1817. You see, the Ashanti Empire, Asante 4, no more to me it develop water closet a yedi nsuo flash. And our bronina wono eba Ghana woko Asante memu no ekoku hu sade no say hey technology beni. And it is believed say when the bronini sua say ade na omo nso de ko eco develop water closet. And so it tells you that in Africa we had brains and people were developing things. Nenye Africa and a pyramids no ewo. Sabe pyramids no hamu na see. There's I mean, up till now there's history around it, but the fact that the pyramids were even in Africa before colonization, no, it should tell you all these things. They were developers in Africa. People will tell you, say the first university in the world, ne pipi maimu neho. Ati asiye. And there are records to show. And so, if you start speaking and you are saying, say, it didn't have effect. It had effect. You took the best of our people. You took the best of our men. You took our brains out. We had brain drain. So it had effect. Africa would have been developed. Who knows? Who knows? Africa would have been developed even more than the European countries if sa Nkrofuya mobe form free hey. Nakamuja wa mowaha. Okay, probably Africa would have been more developed. Right? I say United States has defined long-standing objectives to the framing of reparatory justice and the duty of reparation for historical wrongs. While we acknowledge the horrors of the past, we do not accept this resolution's assertion that historical facts from the 15th through 19th century constitute violations of jus cogens, as the term is understood in contemporary international law. So the United States also does not recognize a legal right to reparations for historical wrongs that were not illegal under international law at the time they occurred. In addition to its obvious legal problems, this resolution is also unclear as to who the recipients of reparatory justice would be. The drafters and supporters of this resolution seem to believe it is them, he said. The U.S. representative also stated that the resolution goes against the main objective of the United Nations, which is the maintenance of world peace and security. And so, clearly, Osha, America for EPC a threat, they are not going to, and they are trying to find an excuse to suit them. But Yadanyamia say, America had just one vote, and their votes did not count. No. It was for Montreal Madrid, a year comment box. Book near that screen is your friend or the Ghanaian investor. Book we better how to set up an emergency fund there Ghana. Na one day emergency BC also. Na unhiya sikebi edi chwa the emergency fund will quickly kick in to save you. Book we better how to set up an insurance policy. A lot of people in Ghana and se okokonya accidents na untumi nko ejuma pe obonse na ejuma ana nisika sema say se utumi set it up insurance policy a okokonya accidents manya membe ma okonya accidents na se untumi nye ejuma, it will come through and it will cater for you and your family. Se dachi bimpo nyame mpengu ukoko wukrana, your family will be okay because the insurance will take care of them. But a lot of people in Ghana don't know say things like that. Book we better how to set up those things, and the best option was will take it Ghana. You see, a lot of people pay fan milk, ebimunsu num Guinness, ebimunsu yusu MTN, but they don't know say sankrofu we muni na no obetumi di sika ashim. Na at the end of the year, fan milk for betumi aka say well. Nkrofo ennom farm milk dodo na no sika yenya yeni inti ye che sika ni subi inti wa wodi sika hye wo mumu no ombetua oka I friend dividends and no investing in the stock market. Book we better how to do that, how to invest in companies in this country, a better how to invest in equity mutual funds, right? The best investment anyone can do to build wealth investing in the stock. In fact, all over the world omo mwenye sika phone na no stock markets ne mo munya sika. Ati ase inti book we better how to invest in the Ghana Stock Exchange. A better how to set up a personal pension fund. One day oba be ko pensioner mbambe dan ne bed ne nsi obi aso because wa wo sika. Oye Ghana ni na wa brochure, you can get the book on Amazon. And once oba call Amazon now search for the Ghanaian investor, you are going to get the book. And as a number na at that screen so no dear free and now WhatsApp. Book no ni PDF ya available, ni tree video ya available, ni English video so ya available. Ni na ebia ya 100 cedis. There's also a link in the comment box so betumi click na onsa aka book no. And I say icons be e screen so e YouTube. Betumi click here no so na trese wa purchase book no. Inti no no. Montre mo your comment box ni mo meda mo ni na ase.